In Genesis chapter 15 verse 13, God said to the people of Israel through Abraham, he said, you shall be in bondage for 400 years. And in Exodus chapter 12 and verse 40, the people of God were in bondage for 430 years. The enemy manipulated and added extra 30 years. So that prophecy was held for 430 years. One prophecy was being prevented and delayed from fulfillment. 430 years. How many? Talk to me. How many? In Joshua chapter 6 verse 26, a prophecy was given that whoever brings down Jericho shall rebuild Jericho with his first son, and shall lay the blocks with his last son. And in 1 Kings 16:34, 70 years later, that prophecy came to pass. How many years? The first prophecy was how many years? Talk to me. The first prophecy was how many years? The second prophecy, how many? In 2 Kings chapter 4, if you read verse 16, Elijah gave a prophecy. He said, according to the time of life, by this time next year you shall have a son. And 1 year later, that prophecy came to pass. How long? First prophecy, second, third. In 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 1 and 2, Elijah says, by this time tomorrow, a measure of fine flour shall be sold for a shekel. 24 hours later, that prophecy came to pass. How long? The first prophecy, second, third, fourth. In Matthew 26 and verse 36, and Peter gives a word to the Lord and said, I will not deny you. And Jesus said, before the cock crow thrice, you will deny me. 6 hours later, that prophecy came to pass. How long? What is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth? In Isaiah chapter 38, Isaiah walks into a prophet's office and said that you shall surely die. Put your house in order. As Isaiah turned to go, 5 minutes later, the Lord said to him, go back and reverse that prophecy. Maybe you are waiting for 430 years. Maybe you are waiting for 70 years. Maybe you are waiting for 1 year. Maybe you are waiting for 6 hours. Maybe you are waiting for 24 hours. But there's somebody here. In the next 5 minutes, God is about to remember you. God is about to change your story. God will change your story.